look at a club like Liverpool, you always have to aim for winning something, and the biggest trophy is the Premier League.
There are moments that words fail to describe. There are clubs that don't just chase glory, they create it. And there are heroes who don't merely win, they carve their names into history with letters of light. In a legendary season, Liverpool stood tall atop the summit, securing the Premier League title with 4 games to spare, sending a clear message to the world. They didn't come to compete, they came to dominate. At the heart of this triumph stood a shining star, Mohamed Salah, a player who continued to rewrite history, scoring 28 goals and delivering 18 assists so far, and with matches still to play, the chance remains for him to push his numbers even higher. This was more than just a championship. It was a story written in sweat, in determination, and in tears. This was Liverpool's story of 2025, when the mighty Reds reclaimed their throne, lifting their 20th league title and etching a new chapter into football's great saga. In an unforgettable season, one forged by steel and carried by golden hearts, Liverpool once again seized the spotlight, claiming their historic 20th league crown. This wasn't merely a team of players, it was one soul fighting, dreaming and winning as one. At the core of it all was Mohamed Salah, a player who wasn't just brilliant, he was decisive when it mattered most. 28 goals, 18 assists, numbers that tell the story of a living legend who gifted Anfield nights that will never be forgotten. And then came the night of destiny. April 27th, 2025. Anfield. The second leg clash against Tottenham. Liverpool knew. No room for calculations, no settling for a draw. Only victory. And from the first whistle, they unleashed a storm. One goal after another, until the moment everyone was waiting for. Mohamed Salah, with his signature composure and ice-cold finishing, scored the 4th goal. A strike that shattered any remaining doubts and ignited the Anfield stands in pure ecstasy. Liverpool crushed Tottenham 5-1, and with that, the title was theirs. But this was not the story of one man alone. There stood the unbreakable wall, Virgil van Dijk, the captain of the defense, a rock who shielded the goal with unmatched strength and spirit. There stood the fearless guardian, Alisson, a lion in goal, defying wave after wave of attacks to keep Liverpool's dream alive. In midfield, there was the heartbeat, Alexis McAllister, the mastermind weaving attacks and dictating the rhythm with his magical touch. There was the engine of power and flair, Gravenberch, whose dribbling, energy, and fearless play sparked the team forward at critical moments. And beside Van Dijk stood another pillar, Konate, a defensive powerhouse, commanding respect and shutting down opponents with authority. And on the flanks, there was the flying arrow, Trent Alexander-Arnold, with his deadly crosses and masterful assists, turning the right wing into a stage of brilliance. This was a masterpiece of creativity, strength, and unbreakable spirit, all united under one banner. Liverpool, Premier League champions for the 20th time. And now, the trophy rises high above Anfield, telling the world once more, the spirit of Liverpool never dies, and glory has been written once again by legendary feet and hearts that refuse to break. this is Liverpool. A club built not just on victories, but on unbreakable spirit. A fortress where every blade of grass has witnessed battles, dreams, and glory. 20 titles now light the skies above Anfield. And yet, this is not the end. It is only the beginning of another beautiful chapter. For as long as this club breathes, as long as the cop sings, Liverpool will never walk alone.